Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about something that I don't see being spoken of a lot inside of dropshipping, and something that's extremely important and has helped me achieve the type of results that I have in my dropshipping businesses, right? This is a screenshot of one of my Stripe accounts that's done already $1,000 in sales. This is my Inc. 5000 plaque for helping my last company reach America's fastest growing companies. This is a photo of me inside Russell Brunson's 2 Comma Club, standing across from e-commerce greats like Russell Brunson and Peter Prue. And this is this is another Stripe account that's done over $800,000 in sales, right? So all of this, and not just that, this is not just sales that I've made for my businesses. This is clients that I've helped out over the last 5 years start and launch their own dropshipping businesses. This is a sample size of 40, and when I started doing the math, they've generated over $850,000 in combined sales. So all this goes to show you that when you focus on things that actually make money in dropshipping, and you're not focused on stuff like the best Shopify app, right? Or the best store design, or this one thing that's going to up your conversions. All of that stuff is essentially the 80% of the effort that will produce 20% of the results, right? What you want to focus on is the 20% of effort that's going to generate the 80% of results. And this is something called the Pareto principle. And this is a study that was done that basically goes to show that actually 80% of revenue generated by businesses, or 80% of any success you're going to have in any venture, just boils down to a few critical tasks you're doing. 20% of things produce 80% of the result, and the rest of the effort just produce that 20%. So I want to talk about, in dropshipping, what is that 20% of work that you can do that will generate 80% of the results. Now, this took me a while to realize, right? I think I've shown you guys this before, but I have launched a lot of businesses, okay? In fact, I have, I think at last count, I lost count of how many personal dropshipping products that I've launched. And every time I made no money, okay, it was because I was focused on everything else, right? That produced very little revenue, not enough for me to sustain the business. And when I started focusing on a few key principles, right, it generated all of the revenue that I was able to show you guys. All right, so let's go into my personal of what my 20% is. Let me know down below if that made sense to you guys, and if you guys will start focusing on that 20%. Okay, the first 20% that I always tell every single person to focus on is the niche. Okay, I actually have a really cool example of what that is. Okay, so I'm gonna actually show you guys. I do a lot of ad research, right? I have this one funnel that I want to share with you that I think is amazing. I think is absolutely rock solid. All right, this is a funnel. The reason I haven't shared this on the channel is because it hasn't generated a lot of revenue yet. But I'm going to predict that this funnel it has all of the makings of a 6-figure funnel. Okay, a 6-figure dropshipping funnel. Now, the reason I think that is number one is that they have the niche focused in. Okay, so actually I'm gonna go ahead and write that down in big and bold, right? The niche, that's number one. Okay, and what is a niche? A niche is obviously a group of people that you want to serve. Okay, and most people, unfortunately, let's just go to YouTube, right? So you're on YouTube, you've typed in winning products, and you're basically searching for somebody who is going to give you a winning product because you want to get into this dropshipping game, right? And so let's go and just select a random one. Okay, this is a popular YouTuber, 60,000 followers, right? He's going through product research, right? He's finding products for us, and he's probably going to recommend some. Okay, and so he's recommended these candles. Okay, this remote control candle, and you're like, oh, okay, perfect, right? I want to sell this remote control candle. I saw some big guy on YouTube selling it, and if he says that this makes money, it's going to make money, so I want to go into it. Okay, and so you go into, and so we're talking about the niche, right? But you have no understanding or love for the people that are in this niche. So what is this niche? This niche is home decor, right? And in home decor, you don't get why people are passionate about this niche, right? You don't understand why someone might find this product to be really cool, right? You don't understand what makes someone in this niche tick, okay? You have no understanding of any of this, but because somebody on YouTube told you to sell this, you've now gone ahead and decided that that's going to make you money. So this is the type of activity you're engaged in. You're engaged in that 80% that's going to produce this small type of result, because you have no understanding of why somebody would purchase this product, okay? And why someone would stop what they're doing, take out their credit card and make a purchase, or Apple Pay or whatever, right? You have no understanding. And people that do this see a winning product, launch it, and become instant millionaires in dropshipping. And we've seen some of those stories, at least the ones that are true on YouTube. We've seen people just launch their first few products, and because dropshipping is such an exciting game, they've gone ahead and they've become ultra successful, right? But in my opinion, guys, that is that just depends a lot on luck, right? Unfortunately for a lot of people, they got very lucky. They did this and they got this. Okay, they just tested a few products and they hit it big, and then they went straight away to YouTube to share their results, okay? And then what they're trying to do is they're trying to make you think that you can be here and you can get this. But you know what you've experienced. You know that you've gone to a Shopify video, you've seen a winning product, you've built a store, and when you tried doing that, you just got this. You didn't make enough money to sustain the store, and you didn't make enough money to be able to quit your job and make dropshipping a full-time source of revenue, right? And so this is why I think niche is so important. Now let's go back to this particular product that I find so well. This is selling. And you know, I was talking to my group the other day and I was like, I don't even feel like sharing this product, but it was so cool, I just decided to share it. They're selling a frequency generator, okay? Now, most of us won't even understand what a frequency generator is, but it basically produces certain sound waves that'll help you keep you relaxed, help promote deeper sleep, help reduce mental tension, and get you the natural therapy you need to feel grounded, okay? It's going to get you all of this stuff. And again, if you don't understand this niche, I wouldn't even tell you to sell this product. But for those of us who are actually know a little bit of the science behind it, or understand like what this frequency healing thing is, right? You would make a killing selling this product, okay? Because you understand everything. So let's go into this frequency healing niche, okay? Now, the first thing is you understand why people are passionate, okay? You may be someone who uses these types of products. You may be someone who thinks sound is important. You may be going on YouTube, right, and typing in stuff like frequency healing, okay? And you're listening to this type of music, right, to promote relaxation, to promote this, all of this. You listen to these influencers. You have an understanding of what this whole chakra niche is, and this is an amazing niche. By the way, this particular product, one of the people that I mentored early on in the days, he made over 7 figures selling this product, okay? But at the end of the day, I don't think that's possible without having a deep understanding of what makes someone tick, what motivates somebody to purchase, okay? So you understand why people are passionate. You understand why someone might find this product to be really cool, right? You understand that, hey, right, you don't have to listen to music from here or from your laptop because it's not going to be able to generate the frequency properly. It's speakers versus this that gets it right. Like, you will understand the intricacies of this niche, okay? And then you will also understand what makes someone tick, right? You will understand what makes someone make the purchase, right? They will instantly position this particular product as something that's going to get rid of all of their fears, get rid of all of their anxiety, give them that sound that they need to really feel relaxed and soothed and X and Y and Z, right? And then you can make them the sale, okay? So for those of you guys who still haven't figured out what this niche is for you, the thing that I have to say is that you need to essentially focus on your own hobbies. Okay, there's something that is very interesting to you. Okay, there's something that you are inherently really good at, or something, some activity that you like, right? Something on TikTok that you see, some types of videos that you look at. Like for example, for me, I'm gonna share with you something that I haven't shared with anybody else before, right? This is a product that I made, what is it, like close to 10K with dropshipping. Okay, and you guys may not even care. Like a lot of you guys might not even understand what this product is, but I made a ton of money selling this type of product. It's a USB adapter, and what it allows people to do is, it was actually this one. It was something like this. Okay, what it allowed people to do is basically connect their laptops to a variety of different products. Now for me, believe it or not, I love gadgets and I love tech. And I used to use this all the time. And what I did was I created a simple video of the product actually being used, and I started selling it, and people loved it. People absolutely loved it. The reason I had to stop selling that product, unfortunately, was because the supplier was shipping subpar quality and I had moved on to something else. But imagine making your first 10K with a product like this. Now, let's say I've told you, hey, go ahead, sell this product. I made $10,000 selling it. You have no understanding of what passionate tech people are like, or when people are stuck with a tech problem, what they feel like. They feel, a lot of people that are stuck with these problems, they feel stupid, they feel dumb, they feel like they aren't able to figure things out, right? They feel like they have a ton of different devices, nothing speaks to each other well, they're always searching around for cables. You're not going to understand someone's problem, right? And you won't be able to communicate that in your ads. So me telling you, hey, go ahead and sell this, and you not actually giving a shit about the niche, that's a problem. Okay, and so drop shipping for me is just a method of fulfillment. That's what it is. Okay, I lost my Canva board, so I'm gonna go ahead and open it on the side. But dropshipping for me, all that is a method of fulfillment. That's it. Okay, and it's nothing else. At the end of the day, dropshipping is creating your own business, creating a business that you can be proud of, that you can brand, that you can ship products with X, Y, and Z. And so that's why you need to go into a niche of people that you're actually excited by. Right now, if you're someone who's trying dropshipping for the sake of it, just to see if you can do it, just to see if it works, just to see if this, like, I work with students all the time, and I have people that are coming in that are saying stuff like, I just want to see if it's real. If you're someone like that, then I don't care what you sell, because even with subpar marketing, you can make a few sales, right? You can. It's not going to be difficult for you to make a few sales, even with subpar marketing. But to make a real 6 and 7 figure business, you have to focus on a niche that you're really passionate about. There's a hack to this. And this is a hack that I discovered really, really early on, is if you're just passionate about the marketing, okay, and you couldn't care about what the niche is, you are actually someone who's like me, who cares more about selling, who cares more about creating funnels, who cares more about creating Facebook ads and running them and then scaling and X, Y, and Z, then partner up with someone who cares about the niche. And this is what me and my brother currently have. This is our business. Hold on. This is our business right now that we are currently running. This is our business, and I do use this channel to vlog it sometimes, right? So these are the sales. This is the profit that the business is making every single day. We're already at $3,000 profit. And yesterday, our stock arrived. Like, we ordered bulk inventory. Now we're already at that process with this business. Obviously, it's been profitable every single day from its launch, right? So yesterday was a record day in profit, $500 profit made from only $100 in ad spend. And as you guys can see, we're slowly scaling up the ad spend, right? From 50 to 70 to 80 to 100 to $140. And we're slowly going ahead and scaling it up. And today is probably going to be a record day in sales. But again, how did I achieve that? My brother, he is super passionate about the product that we're currently selling. He knows the problems, he knows the product, he knows how someone who's in that situation would react if somebody would presented the problems. He's passionate about creating all of the content. He creates all the video ads, X, Y, and Z. He's extremely passionate, and he's partnered up with me who's extremely passionate about the marketing. So the one thing that you can do, if you're somebody here who's stuck at this part where you're like, man, I don't know what niche to go into, is find someone. Is there a friend or a family member? Is there somebody that you could be the marketing brains behind and they could be the person that's interested in the niche? Or if you're someone who is more so interested in the niche, like for example, I showed you this biohealing thing and you actually love biohealing and you're like, dude, I wish I could sell it, but you don't have a marketing partner. Then you have to find somebody who's actually good at the marketing aspects of it, partner up with them. They handle all the marketing and you handle the product stuff. Okay. But most of us are sometimes in a situation where we have to wear both hats. So if you have to wear both hats, then trust me, go into something that you remotely have some interest in. You use similar products of, you know what brands work, you know what influencers are like in there, you follow some of those same people. All of those things are in there because that's going to make your job a lot of fun. One more revelation that I want to do here is this is another business that I made 10K per month in. Okay, I sold a ton of these particular products. As you guys can see, $1,000 sold, 1,000 units sold, 1,000 units. So these products are and probably always will be popular because it's someone's name is their most important asset, right, to them, and they especially with women, they're proud to wear their partner's name, X, Y, and Z. I made a ton of money, and I remember when I was scaling this business being miserable because I hated creating content for it. I hated creating content. I hated doing customer service. I hated, I hated doing social media. I hated creating the ad copy. And, back in the day, I was actually speaking to influencers who were pushing out this product for me. And then I was just like, I hated everything to the point where the money didn't matter as much. It's just my experience with everything mattered so much. And I was just like, I remember talking about this with my early mentor, and he told me not to do it. He told me, are you sure about this business, Ali? Like, I was like, dude, look at the stats. It's going to make so much money. And he knew it was going to make money. But at the end of the day, he also knew that if I had maybe one issue that's difficult, I wasn't going to be passionate enough about the business to stick with it. I'm just going to drop it altogether. Exactly what happened. Okay. And so if I could instill this in you guys a little bit earlier, is to go into niches that you're actually passionate about. Like for example, like if I go here to AliExpress and I type in tech products, right? Trust me, I'm going to have a lot of fun looking at what's new in tech. I'm going to have a lot of fun looking at all of these products. I mean, they're selling a freaking robot dog now. This is a smart ring. That's pretty cool. Actually, this is one of those bone condensing earphones. This is pretty cool. Like, I'm going to actually have fun looking at all of these products. So go to AliExpress, go to the categories, and what category in here could you just go and actually look at? If I give you $100 free to spend on anything, which category would you spend that money in? That's a good indication of what niche to go into. And if you actually do this exercise, pay attention, actually solve this, you're here. You're doing activities in this 20%. Okay. Most people never look internally, never look intrinsically before starting a business. They're always here doing God knows what, downloading Shopify themes and buying courses and X, Y, and Z, versus actually asking themselves, dude, what do I want to sell? What business? If tomorrow, another way to think about it is tomorrow your business went viral and everybody in the planet knew you sold that product, what would that product be? Right? And so that's extremely, extremely important. Pick a good niche. Okay. Now the next 20% comes down to the offer. And you can have a really great niche in there, right? But let's say you pick a niche and it's actually fantastic, but offer creation is a whole different beast. Again, I'm going to talk about maybe just one aspect of each of these verticals. So because I don't want to bombard you with too much, right? I'm going to talk about one aspect per vertical. In the niche, it was about focusing on hobbies and focusing on things that you are actually good at and you would actually spend time in, right? For the offer, the one thing that I want you to focus on is transformation. Okay, now let's go back to what this is. Now, early on, some of my mentors told me to sell to people with a starving crowd. Okay, like essentially, you want to sell to people that will really just buy anything, right? And just sell to them, and that's going to be good. But I've tried to look at it from that point of view. I've never found like there's no sign somewhere that says, oh, all of these customers are waiting to buy your products. There's nothing. It's just something that you have to repeatedly try, and then you come across a product or a pocket of customers that's easy to sell to, and they're going to stay there for a while. That's what the normal journey looks like in terms of business. But the one thing that has never let me down with picking offers, is transformation. When you pick transformative offers, it's going to make selling products a lot easier. What does that mean? Let's look at beauty products, okay? In beauty products, this is why this niche is one of the biggest in e-commerce, is because there's always transformations going, okay? This eyebrow, right? Hold on, let me see. This eyebrow went from looking like this to looking like this, right? Again, this one, right? Your skin went from looking with spots to clear, right? Your nails went from looking like this to this, right? So, and then the advertising, the marketing, everything becomes so easy because there's a clear transformation that happens. Weight loss, you lose weight and you show that transformation. I've made a ton of money on weight loss because it's just when you can show, like it's almost like a magic trick. When you can show something appear and make something disappear, not only will your CTRs be high, not only will your CPCs be low, you will have a very, very high take rate. Okay, so in whatever niche that you want, like even let's say you're a big golfing guy, right? Let's go into golfing, right? If you can consistently show how this particular product will help you play better golf and keep showing hole-in-ones, keep showing great shots, every single shot made with this rubber tee is better than any other shot with any other tee, okay? Or this chipping net, right? If you can show in your ad how every shot used after the chipping net has made you better at that particular product, but that particular activity, particular hobby, made you a 10 times better golfer, transformed your shot, that's what you have to just focus on, that word transform. This transformed your shot. Like, let's go into gardening, okay? Okay, these are all different hobbies, right? I mean, any product that we pick here, right? For example, let's say we looked at I mean, this is a niche that I have a ton of money. People have made a ton of money in. Unfortunately, I know squat about gardening, right? But like, I'm gonna try and find something. For example, this high pressure jet thing, okay, this watering thing, okay? How because you use this, your garden went from looking like it's almost dead to vibrant with fruits, right? If you can keep showing that, that's it. That's all your offer has to do, is make someone's life go from horrible to amazing. And then there's so many components to that, okay? There's so many nuances to that, right? Because you have to show that on your ad, you have to show that on your landing page, you have to craft an offer. For example, when somebody purchases this, you can throw in digital products and free gifts, all part of that transformation package, right? So for example, if you guys sign up to a gym, right, to transform you, they're not just going to sell you the personal training. No, they're going to sell you the meal plan. They're going to sell you some supplements. They're going to sell you some gear, right? They're going to sell you maybe, like a retreat, like a boot camp, right? They're going to sell you all of this for the simple purpose of transforming how you look. So that's the one thing that I feel like everybody should focus on, is the transformation. Now, I know a ton of people who made money selling the seedling thing. Okay, essentially what this allows you to do is start a micro garden in your particular kitchen or whatever. Okay, and essentially if I had to sell this product, all I would show again and again and again is there was dirt and now there's flowers, there's dirt and now there's flowers, and again and again and again, just hammer it home. Another, like a really quick way to up conversions in any store is double the amount of reviews that are in there. Just double them. Just keep showing results again and again and again, and make your proof that your product does what it says it does indisputable, and you will be, it'll be hard for you not to make sales. Again, this is another thing that I did with dropshipping back in the day with this custom name necklace that I was selling, right? Is I had given this product to so many influencers. I feel like I was sending out 5 a day. I did it for like a month, right? So at the end, like it was over 100 people must have had this necklace on them. And I had 100 influencer videos on my Instagram page. That's it. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. Because every single person that came on the page saw all these pretty girls wearing this. They were convinced. They were buying. I had 1K days, right? And so that's it. Just transformations and social proof. Okay, transformations and social proof. Focus on just this vertical of the offer and you're going to be good. And actually this applies to the offer and the ad, right? Offer and the ad both need to just focus on this aspect of it. And then finally, let's go to the website. Okay, this needs to be, I'm going to give you like one thing to focus on in here is make buying extremely simple. Okay, now there was this one thing, this was this one business that we focused on yesterday, which was this Valentine tea thing. What was it? It was timeless or something. Sorry, give me a second. Yeah, this one. His thing. Okay. Of course, this product's made a lot of money, right? But I think that the buying process of this is so difficult because first thing you have to choose is the color. Okay. Next thing you have to choose is the shirt color. Next thing you have to choose is the size. Next thing you have to do is enter the name. Next thing you have to do is upload 6 photos, okay, that match these guidelines. Okay, so before they pay you, they have to have 6 photos ready that all match these guidelines. Okay, and then they have to put the note for the artist and then they have to buy. Okay, nobody's doing that in one sitting. This is a thing. This is an ordeal for someone to understand. Okay, how to be able to make a shirt like this, they have to do all of this stuff. And this was my take on it. Okay, this is my software. It's called shopfunnels.net. This is what you can use to build website funnels. Okay, and any of my funnels that you guys see here, they're all very simple. Okay, so in my funnel, actually I want to open this up so you guys can see it. So I'm just on the side. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. Give me a second. All right, so we're inside my ShopFunnels account, right? And so I'm gonna go here, create a funnel, go all the way down, and go to this Valentine's Day funnel. Okay, and so basically for me, I like to take these already performing stores, and this is my take on it. Okay, I would make purchasing so simple. The first thing is obviously, for me, this is just me. I wouldn't send them directly to this page, okay, because they're just asking for money. I would send them to a page that first makes making the decision easy, right? Like 5 reasons why this is the perfect Valentine's Day gift, right? Now, people are buying it for Valentine's Day. You need to explain to them why this is the only gift they need to purchase, okay? Now, over here, they see, look at the amount of distractions there are. There's all of these buttons, okay? There's all of these buttons, okay? There's all of these buttons, okay? When you go down, there's all of these buttons, okay? Keep going down, there's all of these buttons, okay? Look at the just sheer amount of distraction that's in here. It's absolutely insane, okay? Versus this. It's a beautifully designed page that goes over why you need to buy this for Valentine's Day. There's only one button. So this is actually a template. So this is why this exists. I want you to assume this is not there, right? Assume the page ends here. There's only one button, which is show me today's price. That's it. Show me today's price. Okay. So then show you today's price. Okay. Now, this is basically the equivalent of this page, right? It has the same gallery. It has all of the same stuff. Okay. Now look at this. Over here, again, like I said, so much distraction, right? Over here, there's one button, add to cart, and you make a purchase. Okay, when you add the product, you'll be able to purchase. Now, what I would do is I would not have any of these options here. I've done it in this way, okay? My thing is collaborate with our designers to bring your vision to life. Right after placing your order, you'll be guided to our simple design form, okay? So over here, purchase now and then design your perfect t-shirt, okay? And that's what this is, okay? So right after they purchase, okay, where is it? Okay, so right after they purchase, what happens is they're going to be taken to this thank you page. And this thank you page has a form in it, okay? This thank you page has a form in it. And over here, they can put in their email, upload their photos, put notes, you can put sizing, you can put all of that after. Because the first thing you want them focused on is making one purchasing decision. That's it, okay? Let's go back to this funnel, okay? When you go back here, there's only one page. There's only one page, right? You go here, check availability. Okay, when you get check availability, now, I don't know why, if I was them, I would take this out. They're losing money just by having this on, but here, add to cart, okay? And unfortunately, this is not one I agree with because I thought this was gonna be a funnel, but again, there's an add to cart here, then the checkout, then this, and there's just too much going on. You don't need any of this. Okay, let's look at this funnel, which was the Feng Shui bracelet. Okay, this is a person who's selling Feng Shui bracelets and stuff like that. Okay, his thing is pretty simple. Let me see if I can find the offer. Okay, he takes people to a simple web page describing why this bracelet is amazing. Okay, check availability, one button, and over here they make the purchase. How many do you want? You want 1, 2, 3, or 4? That's it. You put in your credit card and you're done. There's nothing else to do in this page. And this is why this person made over hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? This particular website, look at the amount of traffic that it did, right? Look at the amount of traffic it did. 200,000 visitors came to it in November. You're not driving 200,000 visitors to a website that's not making tons and tons of money, okay? So that's what my take on it. My take on funnels, if there's one thing to focus on, the 120% that you have to focus on is make the buying process simple and easy, all right? For example, again, let's go to shopfunnels.net. All of these templates here make the buying process extremely simple. So for example, if you're buying silk pillowcases, okay, you go here, it shows you all of the reasons why you need to buy one, you check availability, and that's it. Here you make the purchase. There's nothing else to do. There's no faffing about. There's nothing else to do. Either you buy or you proceed, or you move on, right? Just make a decision here. For example, this teapot funnel. Again, all these funnels have made money, right? It's a beautifully designed page, but with just one objective. How many do you want to buy? And buy now, because the next thing we're going to do is take you to an upsell page, okay? Where we're going to be selling you more and more items, okay? So this is what I think really is that one thing that you can do in the 20% that will generate 80% of the results. And then after you have your niche, your offer and your ad and your website all focused on these verticals, you will have made more progress just by focusing on these versus the amount of progress that you could have made focusing on widgets and countdown timers and scarcity and all this other stuff that Shopify Dropshipping YouTube is telling you to do. And so that's essentially my take on it. This is what's made me lots and lots of money. This is what made all my clients a lot of money. Right now, I just want you guys to be able to focus on these three. There's not really a lot more that I would have for you guys to focus on as far as this is concerned. But what I want to say is for those of you guys who get easily distracted, right, by the 80%, okay, or you guys get easily distracted by all this other stuff that doesn't really make you a lot of money. Okay. And you need someone to keep you on track. You need someone to essentially make sure that you're focused on the stuff that's making you money, right? Versus this. I have this one funny story of this one student who joined, and he thought he wasn't making money because he was targeting the USA. Okay, someone on YouTube told him, "Oh, the USA market, which is the biggest economy in the world, is too saturated. So start focusing on other countries." Okay, which is absolutely bull. And he was like, "I'm gonna go ahead and launch ads in Poland for winter coats because it's cold there." And then I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." And then I was like, "Do you speak Polish?" He's like, "No, I don't speak Polish. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and redo the entire website in Polish using ChatGPT." I was like, "How do you know ChatGPT is giving you the right context of what you're trying to say? You don't know who Polish people are. You don't know how you don't know how to speak to them, and you're going to sell them products you think they need. You've never been to Poland. How is that going to work?" And he was just like, "Oh, for example, for his head, it made sense. He would have probably spent so much money to realize I have no clue how to sell to Polish people." This is the route some dropshipping students are on. And it's very unfortunate what's happening with dropshipping YouTube. So again, if you want someone to just make sure that you're focused on the 20%, right? You're in a niche that you like, okay? You're creating offers that are valuable, and you're creating websites that are meaningful and make buying extremely simple. Then if you're doing that, if you want that, then I do have a program that may fit you really, really well. If you guys give me 1 minute, I'll go ahead and show you guys what it is. And essentially, it's a mentorship program that we've launched here to just help you guys get your first sales, right? And my goal in here is in the first 7 days to make your first sales, okay? And essentially what happens when you work with me is you get one-on-one training where me and you, we're gonna, as soon as you join, you and I are gonna hop on a launch call. I'm gonna understand any and all issues that you have related to dropshipping. I'm gonna set you on your way and give you step-by-step instructions on what to do next. Then you're gonna get weekly live trainings where all of us, we're gonna hop on a call every single week, and we're gonna discuss what's happening with your dropshipping business. I'm gonna help you with it every step of the way. All right, then you're gonna get a one-on-one launch call. When your website and ads are ready to launch, I'm gonna actually hop on a call with you. I'm gonna help you launch the program, your website. Another thing that you're going to get is a step-by-step program that's currently being developed for the dropshippers inside of my program that goes into all of the different aspects you need. We actually have a version of the software that was sold for $2,000, and now we have this that is being produced for 2025, right? And you get access to that as soon as you join. And we've sold it previously for $2,000, but the program is very, very cheap. It's only $59 a month to get access to all of this, right? You get access to a community, right? So this is where we celebrate your first sales. Like Flavian, he got his first sales, he posted it, and we went ahead and we celebrated that. Then you get access, again, this is where those weekly live calls happen. This is where if you post any question, I'm gonna go ahead and either shoot you a detailed video reply, or I'm gonna go ahead and write a very detailed answer to you, right? And this is where if I make any detailed diagrams, I go ahead and post those session notes right here, okay? And then another thing that you get is the tools, right? So all these templates that I'm showing you, right? These are built and ready to launch stores, right? And all of these are in different wonderful niches like sports, jewelry, cooking, hair, beauty, fitness, consumable, pets, digital dropshipping products, supplements, camping, sleep. This is also sleep. Valentine's Day, driving, again, another supplement. So many different funnels that are, all these businesses are pre-built, ready to launch. Basically what I've done is I've got ahead, found a winning product that's made a lot of money, swapped out the images by finding images from the supplier, swapped out the copy from the original, but keeping that original same theme and tone, put it into a very high converting template that makes buying easy, right? Like I showed, and basically you just start with this funnel and you'll be ready to launch. So you have access to white label ready to launch stores, right? And you launch in 3 easy steps. You select a pre-built store, add your brand name and details, and turn on ads. Murtaza, someone in the program, he launched his ads the first 12 hours and made her $59 in sales. Now, this is not profit, this is sales, but it's still a significant amount of sales to make in just 21 hours using a pre-built store, right? And the value of the mentorship is way less than her $59. And then you get accountability. So me and Steve is someone who's worked with me for 4 years, and he's also done 7 figures in his own dropshipping business. Both of us are in here essentially training you guys, putting in these value videos inside of the group. And Steve is amazing at road mapping and planning. So you actually get 2 additional calls with him to basically help map out your journey to your first 10K, or your journey to your first 5K, or your journey to your first $1,000, whatever your next goal is. He will help you map that out pretty quickly. Okay, so you get essentially all of this by getting access to this funnel building software that basically will replace shop funnels, right? This basically will replace Shopify, right? Because it has everything that Shopify has, but it has a funnel building aspect to it. You pay $59 a month. You get access to everything. You get access to the white label stores, funnels, everything. So you get access to the software, which is my software, and you get access to me as well. Again, so it's just $59 and you get access to everything. All you have to do is click the link down in the description. Go to just the first link in the description. See this video. Again, it covers everything in a lot more detail. And if you're ready to join, go ahead and click here and then go ahead and join. And if you made it till the end of this video, I want to offer a free consulting call with you. If you have any questions about what you saw in today's video, or any questions about the mentorship program in general, click this video, watch it in detail. Click this link. You'll have access to my calendar. Book a call with me, right? Book the nearest available call, and we'll go ahead and we'll speak, and I'll make sure that any questions that you have are answered. But guys, this was a fun video. Again, these are some screenshots of people that are in the community that are making sales, that are thriving once inside, and they're launching their dropshipping funnels and just making sales every single day. And this is my Shop Funnels account, $72,000 in sales, $9,000 recurring revenue, $52,000 made here, right? This is inside my Shop Funnels account. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope this, I try not to do the same videos again and again. I thought this was a really interesting concept to understand what is the 80-20 rule when it comes to dropshipping. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. I replied to every single comment down in the comment section below. So if you guys have any questions whatsoever, comment them down below. I'd be more than happy to answer them. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.